Hi everyone, when you're editing your videos in Hitfilm Express, you might find the timecode feature to be a very useful tool. To demonstrate in my timeline, I've got a few video clips here. The first thing we need to do is come across the Effects tab, type in the word timecode and move that effect to that first video clip. That reveals some new controls, as you can see there. First thing I'm going to do is increase that scale to 70, just so you can actually see it a little clearer on that screen. Now when we play that from the start, you can see we have a nice incremental count. This is really useful, for example, if you either want to add a music or special effect at a precise moment in time in your video clip. We can actually change that display to suit your own particular sort of requirement. So for example, if we come down there onto text, select the colour. At the moment we've got white. If you wanted to change that maybe to a yellow colour, for example, you can do that. Equally, you can also change the background, again selecting that tab and just selecting the colour of your choice, maybe that blue colour for example. You can also change the opacity either of the text or the background. So as you can see there, just move those sliders to suit. And also what you can actually do as well is change its position. So if you don't want it in that central position, select that little tab and then you can move the coordinates to suit your own sort of particular requirements. There we go. What I'm going to do now is select that second video track and add the effect to that as well. So again, timecode, move that to the second video track. Whoops, has it done it? There we go. And then we're also then going to change that scale to 70. Now when we play this back, you can see then when we hit that second video track, the count reset to 0. Then that's not always desirable. It'd be nice if that continued to count throughout the length of that video track. And there's an easy way to do this. Select the first video track. At the moment the time is selected to come from layer, simply select timeline instead. And do the same for that second one as well. Now when we play this back, we've got a continuation of the count, and that might be a little bit more useful to you. The other thing we can do is change the format. At the moment, we've got the video track selected to SMPTE. SMPTE stands for the Society of Motion Picture and Television Engineers, and it's just a particular sort of format that they utilise. What you can do is maybe change it to frames if that's more suitable for your own editing. So do that for both tracks. So now when we play this back, we've actually got a frame count. So that gives you a real nice precise control over the moment in time that you want to add your either effect or your music track. Now the only drawback with all of this is, as you can tell with each video track that we've got, we need to add that separate timeline and all the various sort of changes that we've made. It'd be a lot easier if we could just do this just to one track that covers all those various video clips, and there's a very easy way to achieve this. So first all I'm going to do is just remove those effects from both of those tracks, like so. There we go. Going across the media tab, I'm going to select new. I'm going to select plane. Now I'm going to, from that plane, I'm actually going to select it into a fully transparent layer. Select OK. I'm going to make a new or select a new video track. I'm going to insert that track there. I'm going to move that plane above the existing videos. Simply select the right stretch tool and just stretch that to the full length of your video clip, as you can see there. Hopefully you can. And then all I need to do is the effect that we've got, that time code, I'm going to actually put that onto the plane layer. Now all I have to do is just adjust the scales and stuff to suit, and then we've got that playing throughout the length of that video clip. So I'm going to play that back now from the start. It continues all the way along. You haven't got all that fuss and faff of just adding that to each video clip. And for example now, if we added a new video clip, so I'm just going to simply just sort of demonstrate this by copying this again. So I'm just going to do a copy and a paste. Oops, there we go. All we need to do, if you want that to continue, simply select the right stretch tool and just select that again, and that will continuously count along to that video clip there. So going towards the end of the first three, and it continues on. And there you go. It's a nice, useful tool for either synchronizing music or special effects to your video clips, and just generally helps with the precise control of the editing process. Anyway, hopefully you found this useful. If you did, then please give me that thumbs up. That helps other stuff on this video clip as well. And as always, appreciate you watching, and I'll catch up with you soon.